With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello everyone. The question that we are going to discuss now is receptors with aortic arch and carotid artery can recognize the changes in, and the options are only CO2 concentration in the blood, second is H plus and O2 concentration in the blood, third is CO2 and H plus concentration in the blood, and fourth is O2 concentration in the blood. Now if you talk about the receptors which is present in the aortic arch and carotid artery, now they are called as chemoreceptors. Okay, they are known as chemoreceptors. Now there are two type of chemoreceptors, some which is found in the aortic arch and the others which is found in the carotid artery, and they detect different changes. Now if you talk about the aortic chemoreceptor, okay, let us talk about the aortic one first. Now this aortic chemoreceptor, they do what? They detect the changes in the blood oxygen and carbon dioxide level. So they detect in oxygen and carbon dioxide level. Now if you talk about the carotid artery receptors, now this carotid artery receptors, they do what? They detect the changes in the shift of the H plus ion concentration. Okay, so they detect the changes in the H plus ion concentration. Now if you talk about this O2, CO2 and H plus ion concentration, this aortic receptors, they mainly detect the changes in CO2, and O2 is very negligible. But if you talk about O2, they do detect it, but it is hardly any detection which is there, so it is negligible. So mainly it is for CO2, and carotid it is for H plus ions concentration. And then what they do is they detect the changes in the concentration, and then they do what? They send the necessary signals to the rhythmic center which is known as medulla oblongata. Okay, so they send the reception to the medulla oblongata. And what do medulla oblongata do? It is basically controls the rate of the breathing. So after this, the rate of the breathing is being controlled. Okay, after getting this O2, CO2 and H plus ions concentration, recognize the changes, it will send to the medulla oblongata and it will regulate the rate of the breathing. Now if you come back to the question and the options, that the option is just telling that CO2, H plus and O2, but in none of the option it is telling all three together. But just now I told you this O2 thing, okay, this O2, this oxygen is a negligible amount. Okay, so it is what? It is negligible detection. Okay, so this O2 can be rectified. Now if you talk about the main is the CO2 and the H plus ion concentration. Okay, so now if you come back to the options, the third option which says CO2 and H plus ion concentration in blood will be the most apt answer, because only CO2 concentration, no, only CO2 is not possible. H plus and O2, yes, but O2 is in a very negligible amount. So the most important these ions which is being detected by these carotid artery and aortic arches receptors, which are the chemoreceptors. Okay, the detection main is CO2 and H plus ion concentration. Okay, so the main and the most apt answer for this question will be option 3. I hope this is helpful. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.